Welcome back, people. We fresh off another episode of I Just Got Something to Say podcast. I'm your host Tavon. With me, as always, Worldwide Mace. What's poppin', Mace?
Happy birthday to
What?
you too, bro. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I was say all the dumb shit you gotta say. Get it out the way right now,
Nothing to
man.
say. I ain't got nothing to say. My record's
Alright,
for
alright. But today, people, we got a special episode. Y'all see them. Y'all see the guests. They back for another episode. We got Drew and Will in the building. What's poppin', fellas?
Oh no.
What's going on, everybody?
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. But yeah, people, we here to talk some baseball. I know the season ended a couple weeks ago and stuff, but we there's still a lot to talk about. There's always news breaking and shit like that. So we're gonna talk about it, and we gonna get into the off season looks, certain teams, talk about the World Series a little bit, um, and then see who the favorites are next year. Or see who can compete with the Dodgers, pretty much, because that's how it was looking. It's like the Dodgers versus the field at this point. But let's start off with oh yeah, like I always say, like, comment, subscribe on the videos. It helps the channel out a lot. We appreciate the feedback that y'all been giving us. So without further ado, we want to start with the Red Sox news today.
Yes, sir.
Sonny
For
Gray.
sure. Sonny Gray.
What was the? I didn't look at the contract. Like the numbers and shit like that. What's the signing again? Well,
So it's a AAV 41 million for 1 year and a mutual option. So if next year like both the Red Sox and him have to agree on his last year of his deal, but if not, then his buyout is, I think, about $10 million, something like that. So it's a great deal. And then on top of that, it's cash considerations. So they took 20 million from the deal, so we're only paying about 15 million because just the way the contract's set up. So it's basically a 1 year 15 million, basically what we got out of him. And for
is that kind of like the same? Is that kind of like the Chapman deal? I know we signed him to 1 year before we re-signed him.
Yeah, it was like but the Chapman deal was more. He was more of a question mark.
Yeah.
So his deal, we didn't know what we were getting out of him, and luckily we got one of the best performances in a while. But for Sonny, like, we know what we're getting, and then we probably have aspirations to re-sign him after this, thinking that he's going to have a better season than last year, because last year was one of his worst seasons of his career. So
I heard he gets hurt a lot too.
No.
Or there's some injury questions with him.
Look, at this point he's 36.
Yeah.
So like, we're not worried about that. We need a number 2, number 3 starter in our rotation. And he fits one of those. I mean, Boston fans right now, like, the temperature is not too high on him because they don't think he's a number 2. I think he's a number 2 for us. Maybe not like the league average, maybe not for other teams.
Yeah.
But for us, I feel like, because we don't have much in our rotation right now.
Right.
At this point, I don't think he's a 2.
Why do you say that?
I'll be real, bro. I'm very unless you're an absolute ace.
Yeah.
I'm pretty terrified of National League pitchers coming over here.
I am too.
Absolutely terrified. Like, that just goes back to even National League players. Like, unless, like, you're the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of National League players coming over to the American League.
I mean, look, for his caliber, at 15 million, it's like it's worth the risk. Like, he posted a 4.28 last season, which isn't.
14-8.
You. I think you muted out.
Yeah.
It said you stopped recording though, so I think you kind of you might have lagged out a little bit. Oh yeah, see, yeah, yeah, you kind of lagged out. But Drew, we could start. We could switch over to. Oh, okay, he's back. He's back.
Always with the
You good?
issues. I'm so sorry.
Oh, good.
Nah, you good. You good. I was about to toss it to Drew. Let him talk about his Yankees.
Oh yeah,
For those that don't know, Drew's a Yankees fan, so you can leave all the nasty comments you want.
and I have some questions for Drew too. The Yankees always piss me off every year, but especially this year.
We can talk about the series that y'all won too. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, we'll touch every base we can today. That's all.
Yeah. Um, yeah, but anyways, so like I said, he posted a 428. But Fangraphs has him projected next season around 3.45, which is a lot better, and good enough for our rotation. Brian Bale hasn't been the person we wanted him to be.
Yeah.
Like we were praying he would be like at least a 3. He can't even do that. He's borderline 5, in our rotation right now. So it's like, the addition was good. So now all we just need is a right-handed power bat and some relievers in that pen, and then we should be all right.
Did we go over the free agents last episode or last time we potted?
No, I don't think so.
Did I mention any free agents or not?
I don't think so.
No. Okay, I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew. I guess we could toss it to you.
Mhm.
Talk about the Yankees outlook, how you think the season went. What the plan is going forward, and then do you feel like the team needs any major upgrades?
Yeah. The season didn't go how we wanted to, obviously, and I'm not gonna front. I thought going into that Toronto series after the Sox series, I thought we had all the momentum in the world. Like Toronto's not ready. I was full train, like optimistic about it. And then obviously as we see, Toronto's much better, well-oiled machine than most of us thought. At least myself, I
Yeah.
wasn't really buying the hype the whole time they were in first place. I wasn't buying it at all.
I'm gonna be real with you. I wasn't really like that neither.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it. I didn't really I didn't get it. Even their pitching staff was like old and spotty. Like I didn't see it, and they ended up bringing up some young guns. Some dudes really stepped up in the postseason, and they had their run. Ultimately, it didn't end for them the way they wanted it to, but they now planted themselves as one of the ones in the East. So
Yeah.
even more of a thing for all of us in this on this podcast to worry about divisionally. So uh, but yeah, the Yankees obviously have a solid team, solid rotation. We didn't have any Garrett Cole last year. Um, and that was a big hit to what we could have done in the postseason. Um, and I think we're trying to add Aime, which is one of the Japanese players that's getting posted soon. We're on the short list of teams that he wants to go to. He's talking about he wants to play against Otani and against um, uh, the other two Japanese players that the Dodgers
Oh,
have. He wants that
Yamamoto.
competition. Yeah, Yamamoto and what's the other dude that they have? Sasaki. Like he
Yeah.
wants to play against those guys. Like he thinks that would be cool for his career. So hopefully that means for everybody he's not going to the Dodgers, but he wants to make that competition from the country that he's from. So that would be cool to see. But on that end, we're right now the Yankees are trying to figure out what they want to do between Cody Bellinger and then Kyle Tucker is probably the biggest free agent out there. Once we get a list of free agents, that's the cash cow right there is Kyle Tucker. They both play the same position, and Cody Bellinger didn't re-sign. He opted out of his 2-year contract that he has with the Yankees because he had a really good season. So why would he bet on himself. Don't sign up for less money. Obviously, he can just go back to the table and ask for more. So that's what he's gonna do. I'm not expecting him to leave. He's just doing that as a business move. Go back to the table,
Yeah.
get more money now that you've outplayed your contract clearly. So,
Right.
um,
And I have a list of the list of free agents too. That
yeah,
if y'all need me to if y'all want to figure out who's a free agent or not, like what position.
Hold on. Before we go there, I want to ask Drew a question. Is
yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna let Drew finish. Go ahead. Go ahead.
is,
No, go ahead, Mason.
is that the guy that you were just talking about, the Japanese one, the Japanese kid? Is that the
Mm,
pitcher or is that the first baseman?
Yeah, I was talking about the pitcher. The pitcher's more realistic, I would think. Yeah, I may or I don't know how you pronounce it, but he posted like a sub three ERA, like a two three something. Like he's the top pitcher in the Japanese league that's getting posted to
But
Major League
why do you
Baseball.
need that? You guys have great
We
pitching.
need pitch we need pitching depth for every that seems to be the thing that gets we need that one more. We have um Garrett Cole
Man, you have
and
Max
we
Fried, man. That man posted a 2.82 last season, and you still,
yeah, we need, but I know, but if we're talking about like what the ultimate goal is beating the Dodgers, like at this point, screw everybody else. It's like everybody's trying to just get the Dodgers.
look,
Right.
It's just that's what the goal. So if we
brother,
get there, if we get to the World Series and then just fall flat on our face again, Dodgers in five, like that's not the if this is the game that they play, load up. That's what I want to do. Load up. Just get. I don't care what it looks like. Just get everybody and try to beat them.
brother. Look, I'll tell you your real issue right now. Your real issue is your team don't have a lick of defense at all. You do
Oh, that's the biggest. Yeah, that's the
nothing.
biggest.
Look, you got,
Yeah, that's the biggest.
but look, and you guys live off of homers. You have Chisholm,
Mhm.
Dominguez, and Grisham. All three of them posting 30 homers or more. So
Mhm.
you guys literally feed off of purely home runs. But then your issue is you have your issue is Volpe. Your issue is your shortstop. It's like this
Oh yeah,
man is
absolutely.
useless. And I said that the last pod. I was talking about him. I remember talking about him for a little bit on the last pod too. And he continued. Like he had an awful hitting season this year. And then he posted like an average to subpar defensive season. But you were hoping for a lot out of him. You have no third baseman. And then you have Dominguez playing left field, who was originally he came into the show as a center fielder. They switched him over because he's too slow, but then they have Grisham, who's also too slow. It's like you guys are all over the place. I mean, you guys have a lot of hitting, which is great. But you guys have to look for. I say you guys don't have to go for the elite prospect or elite, free agent every year. Like if you guys can fill some holes here, you guys can just make a run. You're the Yankees. Like you're gonna make a run again. I mean, you still have Judge, so if you got to build more around Judge, man, he's getting older. That man is not getting younger.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I agree that window for him and Cole is closing pretty quick.
Yeah.
So not so much. I don't want to say quick, but there's a window of like 3-4 years, championship window, I should say.
Can I? So before you continue, Drew, can can I ask y'all like a general question? Do y'all feel like? Because I feel like windows in baseball can be like extended a little bit longer than in other sports.
Yep.
Yeah.
Am I tripping by saying that?
You're not.
Nah.
Nope.
Nah.
Okay.
Nope.
Because like 30, 36, 37-year-old Judge still give you 30 homers.
Yep.
So it's not like it's
Okay.
not that much. It's just his elite will not be as
Right.
like what it is right now. He can't play
Yeah.
that level at 37. But
Right.
Their youth system, your minor league system just needs to come through. Like whatever you guys been doing for the past 3 years, you just gotta pray that really comes through. Because if that,
and they
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm done. I'm done with the Volpe project, bro. I'm
Get rid of him.
done. Like
Get him out of there.
And I think they are too. They just don't want to see the egg on their face type of thing. Now they like double down on it because like they denied all those trades for him. Like and people asking, they're like, nope, no Volpe, no Volpe. We don't want to trade Volpe. And now that it like has turned on you, now it looks bad. Like you should have moved them. They're trying to like see it through or see it out, and I'm not like no. Which is why they've drafted 2 more shortstops. They got Lombard behind, and if a free agent becomes available, a shortstop like Corey Seager is one of those free agents that are out there. He's in trade talks. I don't think he gets traded from the Rangers, but his name has been thrown out there.
Corey Seager would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be insane.
That would be an upgrade.
That's almost
speaking of the Rangers, they just traded Marcus Semien. I forget to which team now.
To the I think it's the Mets.
He went to the Mets. Yeah.
For Lindor, I think actually.
They traded him for Lindor?
No. I think they moved Lindor. Okay. No. Nemo.
Thank you.
Nemo.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, you're
okay.
right.
Yeah,
Nemo. I thought it was Lindor. I was like, damn. Yeah, I mean that's like a nothing burger. It's like Simeon's on the back
Yeah,
end of his
he's
career.
aging. He's aging. Yeah,
You know.
but
So
okay.
my fault. Go ahead, Will, or whoever was talking.
No, I was just gonna close out about the Yankee point, like kind of what I thought through for the offseason.
Yeah.
Like Kyle Tucker would be cool. Like I think he's a better player than Cody Bellinger. But for the price and what Bellinger did for us last year, I feel like there's other holes we can kind of make sure that we fill before we just throw money at Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, where would you put him?
We have outfield pieces. Bellinger's good. Like I don't see the need to just go out and act, because if we sign Tucker, Bellinger's gone, and now we have less money to use for the other parts of the team. So that'd be nice, but I'm good with Cody, man.
And Cody was one of your better defenders for the season too. And
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
he's awesome in outfield.
For sure.
I was gonna say, so speaking of free agents, because like I said, I have the list up. What positions do you feel like is a big concern, or like would you want to like take care of first? And then like I could read you the names of like who's a free agent.
Yeah. I mean, I think
third shortstop for y'all.
Yeah, Ryan McMahon we traded for at the deadline from Colorado. Excellent glove. Like he's nasty defensively. He just has no bat. That's the only, like, in the Yankees lineup you can't beat at third base have no bat. Like that's not really a thing. He's one of those like Colorado's like a hitter's park, because as soon as you pull somebody out of Colorado, they don't look as they don't look as good at the plate, unfortunately. That and like Arizona, those dry areas where you could just smack the ball anywhere.
So free agent third baseman, we have Bregman, Eugenio Suarez, Paul DeJong, Moncada, Kike Hernandez, Ibanez, Luis Arias, Urshela.
You just stop. You could just stop. Just Alex Bregman. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, and I'm good.
That's all y'all need. You just stop the list. Everybody else is garbage.
Yeah, no, I would honestly at that point, if it's not like, I don't want Bregman personally. I know he's good, but
yeah,
between being on the Astros and killing us and being on the Red Sox and killing us, I'm straight. So
I would say, how would you feel about that for real?
I'm good with Bregman.
You might have to put your pride to the side for that one. You need him though. You need a third baseman. Like he would be pretty good.
We have to pay up for that. I don't know.
It wouldn't be too crazy. How much Bregman going for? 30 nowadays? 30, 25? Y'all got that. Y'all the Yankees.
Yeah.
But I don't. Yeah, between third base, I want one more arm, and then the bats. We have some in the farm system we can kind of wait on. But if we keep everybody healthy, we should be at least get ourselves in that same spot, get back into the playoffs.
Look, I don't know, man. You keep talking about this. You got time. I don't know about this. You got time thing. Like, man.
Well, speaking of money, I was actually going to ask Drew about that, because I know that you've seen what I seen between yesterday and today about how Steinbrenner came out saying that he's about to pull a John Henry and start cutting these cards.
Damn.
No, because he I forget what his quote was, but it was along the lines of everyone wants to talk about payroll and this and that and the players that they want, but nobody wants to talk about this $100 million that we basically have to give the city every year or whatever.
Yeah.
So he doesn't even sound like he even wants the team anymore. He sounds like he's holding on by a thread just because of his dad.
Yeah. That first comment I read when I saw that post, first comment I saw was sell the team.
Yeah. Yo.
Like, this doesn't sound like, where's your dad is probably rolling in his grave right now listening to you talk about the money you got to pay the city.
Right.
Like, bro, this is the New York Yankees, and you talking about $100 million that you got to pay. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, what?
Yeah,
nobody wants to hear none of that, bro.
Like, you're the most lucrative. You're one of the 5 most lucrative franchises in all of sports.
In
all of sports.
And you're in New York.
And you talking about the money you got to pay New York City, like, bro. Like, I don't want to hear that.
Like, you're in New York, but also too, I could kind of, I can understand them though, because it's like, dude, you don't win since 2009, and you're literally top 5 in payroll all the time. It kind of brought a little bit of clarity to me as to why John Henry isn't spending the way that he
Mhm.
used to. Just because it's like, bro, like I get
Yeah,
it, but at
I
the same
get
time,
because
as a fan, I'm like, dude, spend that bread. Like,
yeah. That's what I want, and it's like the Dodgers have done the perfect formula to doing it. Like especially not even with Otani with his deferred contract or anything like that. Like that part, like the more and more they are successful, the worse that, or better for them, obviously, but the worse it looks. Like, bro, imagine if every athlete was doing that. Like, just pay me when I'm done. Like, just give me $1 million every, so you guys have money to load up, and we can just go try to win it every single year.
Just good business.
But yeah, exactly. But besides that, like they weren't good for a while, like barely making the playoffs. And they started, their farm system was killing it. Their scouting, they were getting like hitting on every single prospect. Like Cody Bellinger, Corey Seager, they were hitting on literally everybody. And then they just started building that, and then also having enough firepower to trade and or sign free agents that wanted to go win with Clayton Kershaw, wanted to go win with whoever they had they already, and then it just kept. And then once they got into the Japanese market, like that's it. Now everybody wants to play for the Dodgers,
right,
and they just start pulling and that, and that's the business model now. It's to,
right,
it's to do what the Dodgers do, and nobody can replicate it right now.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of the Dodgers, I guess we could get, transition into the World Series. Talk about what a great series that was. Obviously, for those that don't know, Dodgers won the World Series back to back. First time since the early 2000 Yankees, a team won back to back, which is crazy,
They won 3 in a
crazy.
row.
Yeah, three in a row, three like 4 in like 5 years, I think, right?
mhm.
Yeah, crazy.
That's
They won in 7 games. All time classic. That was probably the best World Series I've seen in a long time,
best
dude.
World Series
Like,
I ever seen in my life. I'm not.
yo,
Yo,
like that
so
game
that was
seven,
awesome.
bro. That game seven, like, man, like, yo, there was so many different ways that like each team could have lost it too. Like,
Mhm.
I think they both had the bases loaded in like the extra innings and like got out of jams and shit like that. Um, I forget who hit the tying World Series in the tying home run in the ninth. Um, shit.
The
Is it,
Muncie,
You're muted,
no,
Will.
no, no. You what'd you say, Mace?
I was telling Will he's muted.
oh man,
Oh shit, it's gonna drive me crazy. Hold on, I gotta look it up.
Was it Muncie?
Um, no, no, no. In Game Seven,
oh
oh
yeah,
Rojas.
yeah, Rojas, that's right.
Yeah, he hit the tying home run in the top of the ninth, yo.
Yep,
Like, and then Will Smith, he hit
to take
what
the
would
lead.
become
Yep.
the game winner and shit. But yeah, yo, I thought when Vladimir hit the ball, I thought he hit a walk off,
Mm-hmm.
and it was crazy, bro. But yeah, that game seven that's an all timer for me,
Yeah.
That,
I,
yeah, that's one of the best Game 7s I ever watched in my life.
Yeah,
dude.
I actually went out to watch that. Like I was like planning to like I want to go see this with some drinks in front of a TV, which
Yeah.
felt wild as I was planning it throughout the day. I'm like, yo, I'm going to do this to watch a baseball game. Like, what's going on? But I was like, wow, it's Game 7, and like I
Game
know it's gonna
seven,
be a good
yo.
game. I wasn't expecting that, but you know, it turned out to be one of the greatest Game 7s ever.
Yeah. Nah, and I called it too. So when Toronto went up 3-2 in LA, I was telling like a couple of my boys, I was like, I would not be surprised if LA goes back to Toronto and wins both of those games. Like, it's just I don't know. I just had this feeling. I was like, there's no way the Dodgers are gonna just like go out like that because they got smacked in Game 5,
Mm-hmm.
and
It was looking
they was
scary.
they was hitting
Mhm.
they was making. I think Otani was pitching that game, right? Was somebody or Blake Snell, one of them was pitching, and yeah, they was teeing off in like the first inning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Snell.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, yeah,
He tried to talk it off in the locker room like it wasn't nothing.
yeah. It was
Yeah.
crazy. They was fucking him up in the first inning, y'all. So yeah, I just knew that the Dodgers was gonna go out like that. But
Mhm.
yeah, that was an all time World Series for real.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
y'all got anything else that y'all want to add to that, or like y'all think Toronto gets back? That's the only
Hell
point
no.
early.
Nah.
That's it.
Nah.
That's it, man. They,
That was the only one. That was their
that's
one
it.
Yeah,
winning
that was their one
opportunity.
they
shot.
fucked up.
Yeah.
They fucked up. That's it.
Yeah, that's
Not
tough,
not
man.
even no not even no ALE stuff, but like it's too
It's too
like you
hard.
can't you still can't take
Baseball's too
out
hard,
Tampa
bro.
Bay. They
Yeah,
always Tampa always figures out some way to be good at some point in the season.
yeah,
Yeah.
The Orioles, their pitching staff is terrible, but their bats are like their young bats are insane. They've been loading up their farm system for 3-4 years now, and they have bats. Like
yeah,
that's not a
Man,
question.
the Orioles is like Philly to me. They always in
Yeah,
the process of doing
yeah, they're
something
in the This is
forever.
the beginning. Like we gotta
That's
somebody we
crazy.
gotta get. That's what I'm saying. Like the Yankees got to get theirs now because between the Red Sox loading up and and the Orioles loading up, like we got to get out the way now because
Yeah.
yeah,
this is gonna be rough seas for a while.
Yeah. But that
yeah.
game,
Nah, it's crazy.
that game 7 was an example of letting a better team stick around for too long, and
Yep.
they eventually
Yep.
showed why they were the better team.
And they gassed
Yep.
out. They
Because
gassed out.
that sequence when the bases were loaded and there were no outs, and the Blue Jays were up to bat,
Yep.
and the Dodgers really just moved the infield in and really stopped everything at home plate. That
Yep.
was
Great defense,
disgusting.
yo. Great
Yeah, that was
defense.
yeah.
That was disgusting. That was
Dude, and talk about Yamamoto coming back off for like 24 hours of like pitching because he pitched game 6, dude, and
Mhm.
like what he did, dude, like that was crazy.
But you know
Yo.
what
And
though?
he won MVP too.
I'm not. But I'll be real though. That's nothing new to him. The MLB is who is these pitchers and these analytics
Yeah.
stats. They're the reason that pitchers are pitching how they pitch. Those dudes over in
Yeah.
Japan, bro, they're still going by old school rules, yo. Like
Yeah.
if I got an arm, I'm going. Like
Yeah.
that's like yo that
They don't do all that count your rest days and all that stuff. Like if
yeah,
you need
bro.
me, I'm out there.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked, but like realistically, there's a reason why we have a process how we do in the MLB. It's just like we don't want
for sure.
people to be
For
throwing
sure,
like
yeah.
that. I mean, that's exciting for us and then the viewers
Mhm.
and stuff. But realistically, for the team, it's like hell no. I don't want my pitcher to be throwing over 100 pitches one game and then the next game come in the very next day. Like that's crazy. Like no.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah. Yeah, that's excessive.
But
I
you know, the Dodgers, you know, they're gonna do weird stuff.
Yeah, that was game 7. It was all or nothing
Yeah.
at that
Yeah,
point.
you pull. Yeah,
Yeah, I just
don't matter.
I
At that
just
point.
I just personally just don't like I just can't grasp starting pitchers going 5 innings.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it.
I
too.
just can't. I'm just not used to it. I'm at least used to seeing them go at least into 6,
Yeah, at
7,
least.
and if you're really dealing, and and if you're really
Let 'em rock.
dealing 8.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
it depends on what they're giving you. So it's like if and you know usually like if you're talking 5-6 innings, he's probably going to be the 4 or 5 pitcher in the rotation. He's not going far. You're gonna count on your relievers
Mhm.
to come in and try to take over the game for him. But I mean, if I have that, that's not the end of the world. If he brings good stuff, if I know he's known for a good breaking ball, and you know I like his stuff on that, and he keeps throwing that, and it's pretty successful. I'm probably just gonna deal with that 6 innings, and then hope the relievers I paid for are up to par. So it just depends on the style of the team for real.
Yeah, it's really just add one more thing about that. Like it's just the style of the game now
Mhm.
is like with all the analytics and everything. I get it; it has its place. I totally get it, but especially with pitching, like once that pitcher gets to inning 6, and then you go into 7, 8, 9, like you're now seeing that lineup for the third time around.
Yeah.
So at that point, it's kind of like an advantage batter now because they've seen you 2 times already now. So your repertoire of pitches is now limited. They've seen everything you have, and if you have the bullpen, manager's going to be like, all right, now let's throw the lineup off, give him another arm, let's give him a lefty, and
Yeah.
then now these batters are coming up. Our next 3 batters are all right-handed. Throw a lefty in there. Throw a right. Like it's a game of chess now instead of just dog versus dog to see if you can hit this pitch or not. So it's a whole bunch of numbers right now, which it has its place. But like May said, I'm not used to that, bro. I'm just used to like throw 7, throw 8, and see what you
Yeah.
got. But but the analytics make sense. So.
Yeah, we had to start doing the numbers because we were watching those guys going 7, 8 innings, but letting up 4 or 5 bombs and
Yep.
and crazy hits. So what use is him going 8 if bro's giving up runs.
Right.
So it's like
right.
we need those numbers to really assess, like, okay, how long do we have in this guy's arm before we have to come and relieve him with a new arm? Like we
Yeah.
need those numbers.
But also too, we also got to check the number. If we're gonna do that, then we got to check the numbers on the stat on how hard the old pitchers were throwing. Because yo, like great, like yo, okay, the bigger, faster, stronger logic that dudes have now about these athletes today.
Yeah.
Greg Maddux didn't have to throw 98
No.
to do what he had to do. You know
Hell
what I'm
no.
saying? He didn't have to. He was just darting you up. It didn't
Yeah.
matter. It didn't matter who, what, when, where, why,
Control.
how. You know what I'm saying? Just like John Smoltz. I seen him say he's on Instagram a lot. He's on different pages all the time, always talking about pitching and things of that nature. And he's like, not for nothing, I could go out and I could have went out and threw 100 miles an hour 10 to 12 times a game. But he's just like, there was no point in that because then I don't have no longevity to my career. And basically, you're already putting me on the list for the Tommy John.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
No,
yo,
I agree.
when Tariq Skubal, when he threw that complete game this year, bro, the internet was in a frenzy. But I'm just like we said, we're so used to like seeing these dudes, seeing starters at least getting 6 to 8, depending on whether you're the 2, the 3, whatever, depending on whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, complete game is like finding a 4-leaf clover now, bro. Like everybody's like, "Whoa, complete game!" I'm like, bro, that wasn't that weird a few years ago. Like,
I don't take it too seriously because it's too random for me. It's like it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it'll
yeah.
be on a random Thursday. Some random pitcher in Cleveland Guardians will get a complete game, or it's like it's too. So I mean, all that tells me is that honestly, complete game tells me more about the defense than the pitcher. Because you need a
Right,
good defense to
right.
have a complete game.
Mhm.
So it's
Yep.
like that tells me like, hey, like the team had a good game. If I see a complete game, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, the team had a great game that day.
Yeah.
I like that you brought that point up, Will. So I'm gonna ask both of you guys, right? So what do y'all feel should be? So what do you think that the pecking order should be for building out your team now? Because obviously we're in a day where I feel like the Red Sox finished out fairly well this year,
Yeah.
and their defense is
Yes.
atrocious.
Yeah.
Just like even the Yankees, they finished out well this year.
Mhm.
Defense sucked.
For sure.
So
Yep.
what is your pecking order as far as building out a team? Do you prioritize the pitching, then the hitting, then defense,
Mhm.
then bullpen, or like how as managers, how would you each do it? Like or GMs, like how?
I would approach it like if you want to order, I'd approach it pitching, defense, hitting. And reason being is that you can't go far without pitching at all. You have no pitching, you're not going anywhere. That's I firmly believe that. For me, obviously you need to score runs. So like most people probably have hitting before defense. I fully get that. But what offense doesn't do that defense does is it complements pitching. You know what I'm saying? Like, a good offense is just a good offense, but a good defense helps your pitcher. So those two things together allows you to get farther with a weaker bat. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I can have a lineup that averages, 250, 260 in the lineup. And if I have a dominant pitching lineup, I'm not worried about, dominant hitting. I'm just worried about staying steady, making sure I stay steady throughout the whole season, and then maybe pick up a bat later. If not, just let it ride. So, that's how I'd start. So I'd look for me specifically, my first look would be center field, like a young center fielder, like a Julio Rodriguez or a Pete Crow, Armstrong.
Even Rafael is tough though. Even Rafaela, he's tough. Like he got that diamond glove, bro.
Yeah.
He
I had him in fantasy. He's tough.
yeah. Yo, he kind of reminds me of and correct me if I'm wrong, if y'all don't see it, he kind of reminds me of a young Andrew Jones.
Yeah, I can see
A
that.
little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew was
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
he should be
I
in the
see
Hall
it.
of Fame, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely should be in the Hall of
Yeah.
Fame, by the way. There's no if he was on any other team, well, no. Okay, let me not say any other team. If he was a center fielder for the Yankees, oh man, he definitely
You already.
would've-
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
no, he
Exactly.
definitely would have.
Those Braves teams were nasty too.
Oh yeah.
No, with the build question, Mace, I and Will, I see what you're saying about building it that way, like pitching, defense, and hitting being like in level of importance. I guess you can. There's different ways to do it. Like obviously, we've seen teams do it successfully in many different ways. Like 2015 Kansas City, like they had the best bullpen and they went to the World Series 2 times and won one of them. Like, but that was like their bats weren't loaded. Their pitching staff wasn't loaded, but they played small ball. They played really good defense, and they used bullpen the best out of anybody. They let their starter go like 5 innings, and then just throw a different pitcher in every inning.
Right.
And that's when that really started. Like everybody's like, "Yo, you really do need a bullpen, a long guy. You need like a eighth inning guy." Like that's when that all started, like 2015, 2016. But I feel like offense does help the defense though, especially the pitcher. Like if you're a starting pitcher and you're good, you're not considered an ace, but you're good, and you go out there, get through the first inning or whatever, and then in the bottom of the first, your offense puts up like 4 runs in the first inning. That immediately at least for me, that would calm me down. Like, okay, all right, my team got 4 runs. Now I can just do my thing. I can like that gives you a sense of stability, so you can just lock in and get through the pitch. So even if you let up a home run, even if you whatever, it gives you a sense of calming down. I know pitchers are like super superstitious about everything, so and it doesn't take much to throw most of those dudes off. So I feel like you got to have bats, so the runs gotta be there because that does help both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Because like school or what's his name, like perfect example, like Paul Skeens. Obviously they don't have a deep rotation like at all, and they're terrible. But like his win totals are absolutely nothing because he gets zero run support, and neither does School, to be honest with you. But like those pitchers will go out there and dominate and like barely let up a run, and then like get nothing in return, and then they don't look as dominant because they didn't, they're not getting that win column. So I think it's hand in hand. There's different ways to build a team out, but
Yeah.
I would lean towards getting, you know, solid 2, 3, 4 middle of your lineup
Right.
before worrying about like the defensive side behind the pitcher at least.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you another question, then, Drew.
Mm-hmm.
So you brought up the small ball aspect,
Mm-hmm.
right? Do you fit? Do you feel that? Do you feel like teams should be more focused on? Obviously, analytics doesn't favor small ball,
Mm-hmm.
because now it's like either a home run or nothing. It's just.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think that teams should prioritize winning small ball? I mean, because I know I just won a series over the weekend playing
Mm-hmm.
small ball, prioritizing my speed and defense. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the White Sox.
Oh man,
Loser.
yeah.
No, but I'm serious though, because I often think about that. I'm like, dude, why don't you at least try to have 3 or 4 guys batting low threes, high twos in your lineup,
Mm-hmm.
and you're prioritizing speed, still out here, still stealing bases. Because that blows my mind. The fact that we don't see stolen bases as consistently as we used to.
Mm-hmm.
There's no Grady Sizemore. There's no more Carl
Carl Crawford.
Jacoby Ellsbury. Like these dudes,
Mm-hmm.
it boggles my mind. Obviously, you got
Yeah.
Otani who just did what he did a couple years ago. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, small ball can still I feel like the fundamentals come before monumental things. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just
Mm-hmm.
like you got to keep playing that brand of ball. Like
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
to. I don't get it.
Even if because it's and to your point, it's like it's unbalanced too. Like even if it was more balanced, where you saw, stolen base numbers, like raise up for every team,
Mm-hmm.
that immediately just produces more runs. Like automatically, you just get into scoring position quicker. Like having guys that can steal or at least willing to steal, and you don't have to be the fastest guy. You gotta have speed, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But there's dudes out there like what's his great base stealer and is not that fast. Jose Ramirez.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously
Yeah.
he's one of the best hitters like one of the best players in baseball. But like he's not fast. He's timing out the piece, watching everything. He's like a professional base stealer. Like he's timing out everything and knows exactly when to jump, exactly when to he's great at doing it. If you can get guys or put that more into coaching of like the process of stealing bases, that kind of now you don't have to worry about just being small ball. Like just steal more bases. I don't get why people don't nobody steals anymore
Bro,
or even tries to.
it boggles my mind. And me personally, I'm not even the biggest judge guy. But
Yeah,
when I go back and I watch highlights and I watch Judge and
yeah,
how he's just picking his spots on the field where to hit to,
yep,
I admire it. I love it. I
yes,
love it because I'm just sitting there and I'm in awe because it's just baseball that I miss. That's the
yeah,
type of baseball that I miss.
yeah,
I don't want to see guys going up there striking out. The dude De
right.
La Cruz has already struck out in 5 years more than Tony Gwynn did in 20 years. You know what I mean? I know that we're talking about rare air right there as far as Tony Gwynn goes because we already
Right,
know
right,
what that was. But
right.
at the same time, it's just like, dude, you have all this talent. Why aren't you utilizing it? That's another dude
Yeah.
that's on the bases too. It's like, bro,
Yo, they
Yep.
they don't. I don't know if y'all even noticed. They don't even do like the remember Taco Bell, the steal a base, steal a taco type. They don't
Yep.
even run those commercials anymore.
Nah,
To
they
your
wouldn't
point,
sell
they
no
don't even
tacos.
do it anymore.
yeah, they wouldn't sell no tacos. I feel like one of the last teams that I really seen playing real, true, old school baseball was the Astros when they were on their run.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like the Astros are phenomenal, and
Yes.
even on the 2018 Red Sox. Nah, I won't put them near as that, but like they were nice, but nah.
To a degree, they not mimic the Astros, but that style of play was what was winning ball games at the time.
Yeah,
Like that was kind of even the 2016 Cleveland, they kind of played like that
mhm,
when with the Cubs in the World Series, like Game 7,
mhm.
they played like that too, like kind of all around, like good bullpen, stealing bases, like that type of. I know you're talking about that type of style of baseball.
To me, it's just a matter of why don't more teams play like that?
Yeah. Well,
I don't get it. I don't get it. Small ball will still win.
yeah. So they either want heaters at the plate at 100 or 120 exit velo from a home run. That's that's the game, right?
Right. Yeah. Right. Um. So I guess we could transition and then we could wrap it up from there.
Mhm.
The awards. We all know who won the awards. Do y'all agree with them? Any hot takes? Any controversies with the awards? What's up, Mace? Go ahead.
Crochet should have won that, bro. I'm not even being on my homer status. Crochet should have walked away with that. He should have walked away.
Over Scuba?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Scuba.
I'm not mad at that take. I'm
Scuba's
not mad at that
numbers.
take.
You know, when they put them next to each other, Scuba. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about him before we leave too, because I want to see what you guys think about where he's gonna end up. But no, for
Mhm.
sure though, bro. I like putting their numbers next to each other. I see why bro won, why Scuba won, but Crochet was right there, right there,
Yeah.
right there. Next.
Yeah. I feel like that race wasn't talked about as much as I thought it was between Schoolboy and Crochet. Like I felt like everybody was just like, nah, Schoolboy's gonna get it.
Mhm.
And in my head, I'm like, did y'all? I don't know if maybe because I'm a Yankees fan and I'm paying attention to the Red Sox more, and I'm like watching Crochet more. Like I'm in in New England. Like why was that such a runaway for School? Was it because they got deeper in the playoffs, or because I didn't get it. Like you said, the numbers next to each other. Like yeah, School's got them beat in a couple areas, but like I don't know either. I like just like you said, Miz. Like I see why he won, and as he's got back to backs, but like that, at least the conversation around Crochet versus School, I feel like should have been a little bit closer than it was in
Yeah.
general public talk around baseball.
Yeah. Um. What was the question you was gonna ask about Schoolboy though, Mace? Since we on him still.
Where y'all think he get? Well, I mean, he's getting moved, but where do you guys think he's going?
Wait, wait. When is his contract? You talking about just like
They gonna
he's
trade
not?
him.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
oh,
gonna
oh,
trade him.
oh, oh no, they better trade him.
Yeah, they
That'll set their team back for 10 years, bro.
because if they don't, I'm like, what's he got left on his if
This is his
they can
last
either
year.
extend. Oh, so yeah, he's gonna walk anyway. They got to trade
Yeah,
him
not
now.
yet.
Yeah.
This is his last year. They already went to the table. There's a $240 million difference in what he wants
Yeah, nah.
versus. So it's like, dude, you need to trade that man
Yeah,
ASAP.
Yeah.
he's holding the cards too, bro. 2 back-to-back Cy Youngs. He can do what he wants. They got to trade him.
Yeah, someone's gonna give him the bag. Someone's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
gonna give him the bag.
It don't sound like it's the Yankees, so I won't say them
Nah, and
because Hal watching his pockets too much, so that won't still won't be the Yankees.
yeah,
But
and the Red Sox, they already basically. Craig Breslow already came out and said that he pretty much isn't trading for no pitcher that he doesn't have locked up. So he's not about to trade for him and risk losing him next year neither.
For nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's just
Kind of like how we had Kyle Schwarber.
yeah,
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 Yeah.
no one and done. Yeah, that's true.
yeah, that one and done.
I feel that's what happened with us with Soto. Like it's
Yeah.
like it was close. We got to the series, but like now he can walk. That's what he did.
hmm
Yeah, that's tough. Shit, I don't know. That's a good question. I'll try to think. What are the big markets out there? Like,
Probably. I mean, Houston got to be in the mix.
I was gonna say, I like that. That was the first thing. I was like either Houston or like
I know.
Houston or like I.
He's not going to Toronto.
No.
He could go to the Red Sox, bro. Like that is an option. That is a.
Yeah,
I would not be shocked if that happened. I'd be sad, but I would be I would be shocked if it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, Houston, Boston.
yeah, because that's
He's not gonna go to the
I
Mets.
think that the Red Sox can make it happen.
Yeah.
I think
So do I. They have pieces to make that trade happen.
right, and they just came up off of a bag. They I don't think that Bregman's coming back.
No, I don't think so
I
either.
don't think. Well, obviously they just got rid of Raffy,
Yeah.
so in a sense, yeah, they get him, and they got a lot to give up too. They got
Mm-hmm.
they got a log jam in the outfield. They got 5 dudes that they basically could choose from, either Abreu, Duran, or Tasaka. I don't want to call him. I don't want to call him what I want.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Japanese guy.
yeah, and then they still got,
Yeah.
then their farm system is deep.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's either Scuba now or getting the sweepstakes for Skeens. So I don't know which one they would like, because
Shit, Skeen said
that's
he
gonna be
would
on
want
everybody's
to.
list.
They were saying that he would want to go to the Yankees. So
yeah.
Yeah, I'm hearing that, bro. I heard that before, bro. That don't.
that don't move
A lot
you.
of people grow up Yankees fans, bro. I won't get myself to that point yet mentally.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't
Nah, I
be the
feel
first
you.
time that you guys got a Pirates pitcher though. Wouldn't be the
That's
first
true.
time.
That's where Garrett Cole.
Yeah, it can happen.
True.
Yo,
Yeah.
in baseball, anything is possible. Anything
That's
is
true.
possible, especially when you're talking about the Yankees, the Red Sox, and the Dodgers. When you're talking about
Yep.
those 3 teams, anything is possible. They
Yep.
could go out and snag someone that you weren't even thinking of and be like, what? Next thing you know,
Yeah.
you wake up tomorrow morning and Hunter Green is in a Red Sox uniform. You're like, I wasn't even thinking that, but that's what it be.
Yeah.
That's just what it be.
I guess we can kind of wrap it up on this last topic. So it's pretty much the Dodgers league at this point. Obviously, like we mentioned before, they went back to back. Do y'all see anybody challenging them? Like giving them a run, like at least pushing them or something.
Yeah. Pushing them. So
Or like giving them a series, I should say. Like challenging them pretty much.
in the NL, it should always be the Phillies. That would be the first team, and I'm thinking of it like that. You could give the Dodgers some smoke in the playoffs. That's what I would think. They just always fall short. Like I don't know why. I don't know. That's just one of those things that they can't. They were in the World Series a couple of years ago and lost to Houston. I thought I chose them to take that one. So I don't either Philly or the only other thing I can think of is if San Diego gets a big
that was my
yeah
first
that because
indication.
they are good and they do especially in the regular season they give LA whatever they got like
Yeah, they do.
that's
That's a
the
good
matchup.
rivalry for real.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah,
But other than that, nah.
yeah. It was looking a little scary for a second.
Mhm.
The Dodgers just got in by the skin of their teeth, but yeah, because San Diego was pushing them all year. At least that's what it
Yeah,
felt like
yep.
to me. That's what it felt like to me. But yeah, San Diego. Eventually, they got to
Yeah.
do something. Eventually, they got to do something.
Yeah,
Manny Machado,
Yeah.
he's having a Hall of Fame career. We don't talk about him enough. All time
yeah,
right there. All time.
yeah. Machado gotta get his flowers. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's a beast. He's a beast.
Yeah, he is. He is.
He's a beast.
His glove is nasty.
Nasty.
I'm kind of with you, Drew. It's either Philly or San Diego, pretty much.
Yeah, it's the only
Honestly,
two.
I thought Philly was gonna like. I think I picked Philly to win that series. I don't know why, but
Mhm.
fucking, I thought Philly was gonna put up more of a fight, but they
No,
basically got
I did too.
swept.
The Dodgers didn't look. They didn't look right. Like get
Yeah,
before the playoffs started. I was like, yo, there's something like off. I don't know what it is, but there's something because they had. You know what it is, bro? It's like they. I don't know if it's on purpose, but they have some like big injury or somebody on IL like for extensive periods of time throughout the season.
yeah.
And I don't even. I feel like it's just kind of conspiracy theory, but I don't even feel like the injuries that they're reporting are as bad as
You
they.
think they're just giving them extra rest?
I think that, yeah, bro. I really do think that they're just like, yo, put him on I. Like we know you have this injury
Yeah,
or whatever, but like, just put him on IR for a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah,
And because then when you get to the playoffs, everybody's good and everybody's got
yeah.
all this extra
Shit, for them,
gas.
that was Mookie this year because I think he missed like most of like the summer, like the
Yeah,
mid like
yeah,
mid
yep.
summer, and then he came back.
Glass now is
Yeah,
always hurt, but like he missed a lot of the season, and then all of a sudden everybody's straight come
yeah,
come October. I'm like, bro,
right,
what?
right.
So I feel like there's some type of gameplay to that. Like there's some type of chess move where they're like without it getting in trouble for how like false reporting or whatever. They're
Yeah,
like, all right, yeah, we know you could probably pitch tomorrow, but let's give you 15 days and
yeah,
then check. Like that's kind of smart, to be honest with you, but that's just what it looks like to me.
right, right. Y'all think the Dodgers go for a three-peat when it's all said and done?
Nah,
Nah. Okay.
nah. Somebody else get. I don't know who right now, but somebody else gets
We
them.
can wait till the season's
Yeah,
close to the start
Yeah.
and give our
not yet.
predictions
I
and
gotta wait
stuff.
till spring training. I gotta.
Yeah. We can wait. Um, yeah, it's gonna be tough though. It's gonna be tough.
It is. It is.
Dude, the Dodgers just man. Do y'all think it's
Yep.
ruining baseball?
No.
We can wrap it up
Nah.
after this. Okay, because I've heard that a lot. Or they brought it up a lot where it's like the Dodgers. I'm with y'all. I don't think it's ruining baseball.
No.
They're
You
like
just that's making everybody have to figure out how to beat it. That's all.
right, right. Nah, this is like a lot of chatter where they feel like the Dodgers are getting all the good players, and it's like
Mm,
it's ruining the sport, and because it's just like it's just them. Like
yeah.
no one's gonna beat them and shit like that. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, that's not the case. They can
Yeah.
get got.
No.
It just takes the right team and then like the right type of
Yeah. Well,
players.
it's just a dynasty. Every sport has a run by a team. Like it's not any different.
Right.
How they're doing it is a new way of doing it, especially in the baseball realm. But like you just beat them. There's a way to stop them at some point.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's great for the sport.
Me too.
I think it's great.
And now everybody hates the Dodgers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I don't, bro. They're paying for where they're trying to go. So it's
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, yo, it's baseball. Baseball doesn't have a salary cap, right?
Nope.
If you want to win, go spend that bread.
They got a
And it's
tax.
perfect
That's
too.
it.
They're in LA. They're in LA,
Yeah.
like the second biggest market, if not the biggest market in the sport.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
What's that crazy stat that they signed Otani for? Like they already
Oh, they already made it back in revenue and merchandise and everything.
right.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why the
already
fucking the snacks and shit be like $45
it's already paid
for a
for.
cup of soda. It's like 12
Yeah,
for
but
a fucking bag of popcorn. It's like $25.
at the same time though, yo, you're getting what you pay for.
Mhm.
Right.
Even in even in the NBA, this second apron, not even just because it dismantled my team, but at the same time, dude, it's just like, yo, you want to win, bro. Let owners spend that bread. And
Yeah,
if they don't want to spend that bread, sell the
Yeah,
team.
yo.
Sell the
yeah,
team.
yeah.
Sell the team.
Yeah,
Sell
man.
the team.
Like,
Don't put no
because
cap.
every owner got money. Just not every owner cares about winning or
Exactly.
fucking wants to dump in the resources for the team. Like they can give two shits about the team.
Yep.
So, but y'all got anything else y'all wanna speak about or touch base on?
Nah, that was it. I mean, we got to get back in here once free agency settles and
Yeah,
guys start getting placements or whatever, and then
for sure.
have a better gauge on what's going to happen come April. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, people, that was our baseball episode. Special shout out to Drew and Will. Appreciate them stopping through.
Always good to
anytime,
see you, Drew. Good
Dropping
brother.
knowledge, dropping knowledge. Yeah, it was a long time, people. So we definitely had to get them back on for another episode. But yeah, like always, like I said, anytime y'all want to come on, you already know y'all could just hit us up.
appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. And
Coming.